my colleagues from the power sector, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, good morning. It is my pleasure and honor to lead the Federal Ministry of Power and its agencies to this important public hearing. This is significant for me because it is another opportunity to appear before this esteemed assembly as the Honorable Minister of Power since my deployment to the ministry as the Cabinet Minister. I seize this opportunity to commend the leadership of the 9th Senate of the National Assembly and the Chairman, Senate Committee on Power and its members for the initiative and foresight in bringing up this Electricity Bill 2021 at a time when efforts are being galvanized from all relevant quarters to confront the perennial challenge of inadequate and effective power supply in the country. Since assuming office as the Minister of Power, I have come to fully appreciate the enormity of the work that needs to be done to rejig the Nigerian electricity supply industry, NESI, and the agency to fast-track the delivery of adequate electricity to Nigerians. This legislative intervention of the Senate through the Electricity Bill 2021 is a quantum leap in the right direction as it aims to consolidate existing legislations in the power sector into one electricity statute and to integrate all extant policies. The bill clearly presents the nation with a new paradigm to accelerate generation through diversification of the power sector to accommodate cleaner renewable energy sources in our energy mix. It also opens up the space for competitive private sector investment and participation in the generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. This ongoing process adds the much-needed fillip to the efforts of the Buhari-led administration to rapidly increase electricity access to Nigerians and also join the global trend towards cleaner energy. As a ministry that oversees the power sector, we are excited at the prospects offered by the bill to strengthen the legal and institutional framework as well as facilitate the rapid reforms that the sector needs for the growth of the electricity market in the post-privatization phase of the NESI. The bill is significant in many respects for its innovative and transformative nature. Foremost is the legal validity of its accords. It accords the privatization of the NESI under the Electric Power Sector Reform Act 2005, which effectively dismantled the hitherto vertically integrated monopoly with all its imperfections and made the industry to become private sector driven. The bill also provides a clear pathway for the phased evolution of a truly competitive market with the expansion of the value chain of regulated license activities to include supply, independent electricity transmission network operator, IETNO, independent electricity distribution network operator, IEDNO, embedded generation, and franchising, among others. Similarly, the bill has addressed the ongoing debate regarding the direction of the transmission subsector of the NESI, which is the only government control aspect of the power sector. The innovation in the bill, ranging from the establishment of the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Agency, REREA, the Renewable Energy Fund, the Dispute Appeal Tribunal, the codification of offenses across the NESI value chain are welcome developments and highly commendable. However, there are areas of great concern to us in the ministry to which we would like to draw the attention of this committee. 1. Powers of the Honorable Minister. It is our position that the role of the Minister as the coordinator with overall supervisory authority over the ministry and its agencies need to be strengthened in the bill in order that the oversight functions which are necessary to drive government policies are preserved. Under the EPSR Act 2005, the supervisory powers of the minister to oversee the power sector and offer policy directions were unencumbered. In the bill, these powers appear to be severely diluted as they are in several areas subject to prior consultation with the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC. Section 5.1b, Section 5.1c, Section 5.1g, and Section 5.2. Any such limitation on the power of the minister has the potential to hinder efficient coordination of the ministry and its agencies, impede the minister's ability for accountability as it hinders seamless reporting to the president. It may also be a challenge to the president's mandate to direct and formulate government policies. Further, it has the unintended effect of subjugating the role of the minister to agencies under him on policy matters. We therefore appeal to this esteemed committee to retain the issue of consultation between the ministry and its agencies as contained in Section 33 of the EPSR Act 2005. Another area of concern is the large discretion given to the agencies to submit reports to the minister. No such discretion should be permitted. Rather, the requirement to submit report as the minister may demand should be made mandatory. Another area of concern, beg your pardon. 2, oversight powers of the National Assembly. With respect, I also wish to draw the attention of the esteemed committee to the duplication of his powers in the bill. The powers of the legislator are clearly provided in the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The repetition in the bill does not bring any added value to the enormous work this committee has done on this bill. I will therefore further appeal that it be expunged as it does not add value. 3, need for an act to establish National Power Training Institute of Nigeria. National Power Training Institute of Nigeria, NAPTIN, was established pursuant to the omnibus provision of Section 8 of EPSR Act 2005 and further incorporated as a company limited by guarantee under the Companies and Allied Matters Act, CAMA, 1990. Unlike all other agencies mentioned in the ESPR Act, there was no specific mention or reference to the establishment of the Training Institute in the Act. It is our considered opinion that there is the need to specifically enact a law establishing the Institute to define its object and functions appointment of Director General, Directors, Governing Council, and Board of Directors, condition of service of its directors and chief executive, including other principal officers, tenure, power sector policy on training and capacity development, minimum certification for professional practice in the power sector, etc., etc. This will further accentuate the critical role of the Institute as the agency responsible for training and human capacity development of personnel in the Nigerian power sector. Finally, the Ministry of Power is a major stakeholder in the process for the repeal of the Extant Electric Power Sector Reform Act 2005 and other similar acts, and the reenactment of the Electricity Bill 2021 as a law in Nigeria, and ready to take ownership of the bill when it finally becomes law. Accordingly, we have painstakingly reviewed the bill with a view to adding value to it. To this end, we are presenting to the committee a comprehensive submission of our comments, observations, and suggestions in the memorandum annexed hereto. We crave the indulgence of the chairman and distinguished members of this esteemed committee to accommodate our views, which span across the entire spectrum of the nation. We also appeal to this esteemed committee to harmonize its position on this bill with the position of the House Committee on Power, which is also working on the amendment of the EPSR Act. On behalf of the Ministry and all its agencies, I wish to commend the esteemed committee for the thorough groundwork that has produced the bill and for bringing it to this stage in the legislative process. I also thank the committee for the opportunity to share our views and concerns on the bill under consideration. We continue to look forward to the support this committee and by extension the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has given to the ministry and its agencies. Long live the Senate Committee